Hello interwebs, and thanks for tuning in to the official Surrender at 20 weekly recap. My name's Panzer, and today I'm going to be bringing you some of my favorite stories from SurrenderAt20.net for the week of March 31st, 2013. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. So let's just get this out of the way right now. Almost everything I talk about today is from the public beta environment. Information from the PBE is highly tentative and subject to change, so please keep that in mind. We have a lot to cover in today's video, so let's jump right in with the biggest news of the week, the announcement of League of Legends' newest champion, Lissandra the Ice Witch. Lissandra is a utility mage who excels in mobility, crowd control, and kiting rather than burst damage. While Lissandra is very unique in both her kit as well as her appearance, I can't help but feel like I've seen her somewhere before.
There's no mistaking this distinctive fish. It's the great hammerhead shark, and it's pretty clear how he got his name.
All jokes aside, it seems like Lissandra is going to be a complete beast mid lane and that she'll be even more obnoxious in teamfights. Let's take a look at her kit. Lissandra's passive is called Iceborne. It gives her an ability at no mana cost every 18 seconds. The cooldown is reduced by 1 second every time she impairs an enemy's movement with one of her abilities. Lissandra's Q is called Ice Shard. It deals magic damage and slows enemy movement for 1.5 seconds. When Ice Shard hits, it shatters to deal AoE damage equal to the damage done to the first enemy. Lissandra's W is called Ring of Frost, and it deals magic damage to nearby enemies and roots them for 1.1 to 1.5 seconds. Her E, Glacial Path, launches an Ice Claw that deals magic damage to all enemies hit. On the second activation, Lissandra transports to the claw's location. Lissandra's ultimate is called Frozen Tomb. It can be cast on herself or on an enemy. When Frozen Tomb is cast on an enemy, it freezes them solid in dark ice, stunning them for 1.5 seconds. When cast on herself, it encases Lissandra in dark ice for 1.5 seconds, making her untargetable and invulnerable. Whether cast on an enemy or on herself, dark ice deals AoE magic damage for 3 seconds and slows enemy movement by 20%. As per the usual with every new champion, Lissandra will be released with one skin, hers being called Bloodstone Lissandra. And while I personally prefer classic Lissandra to Bloodstone Lissandra because it's more like icy and it fits her theme and her abilities better, I think that in the future they might make a skin that I would prefer to her classic skin, like maybe, I don't know, Bad Romance Lissandra. This week we also got a sneak peek at new skins for Volibear, Shyvana, and Anivia. Check it out. We were also treated this week to a better look at Sejuani's rework. Sejuani's passive is called Frost Armor. Damaging enemies with basic attacks grants up to 25 armor and reduces movement slowing effects by up to 25% for 2 seconds. If Frost Armor is already active, damaging an enemy will increase its duration by 2 seconds. Sejuani's Q, Arctic Assault, is a charge that knocks up enemies and deals magic damage as well as 4% of the target's maximum health. The charge stops once an enemy is knocked up. Her W, Flail of the Northern Winds, causes her next basic attack to deal bonus magic damage to her target and nearby enemies. She then swings her flail to deal even more AoE magic damage. Her E, Permafrost, passively applies frost to enemies for 4 seconds on every basic attack or ability. When activated, all nearby enemies with frost take magic damage and are slowed by 50% for 2 seconds. Sejuani's ultimate is called Glacial Prison. When she uses it, she throws a frost-forged bola in a line. If the bola hits an enemy champion, it shatters and stuns the target as well as nearby enemies for 1.5 seconds. If the bola reaches max range without actually hitting an enemy, it shatters and slows enemies by 90% for 1 second instead. Last week I asked you guys what you thought Chew was, and on April Fool's Day we found out that it was Riot's idea of a cruel joke. For one day only, we were given the awesome Rampage-style game Cho'Gath Eats World, which featured, of course, Cho'Gath as well as many of our other favorite League of Legends champions. There were boss fights and bonus levels and a really cool soundtrack, and it's a complete shame that it only lasted one day, but like all good things, I guess it had to come to an end. Wrapping up today's video, All-Star Week is coming soon to the LCS, which means that you have an opportunity to vote for your favorite top, mid, AD carry support, and jungle to make up the All-Star team. This actually brings me to today's question, which is, who is your favorite professional League of Legends player? Let me know in the comment section below, and while you're thinking about your answer, check out our answers to last week's question. Thanks so much for watching the Surrender at 20 Weekly Recap. My name's Panzer and my YouTube channel is TradeChat. If you enjoyed the video, please thumb up, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. As always, everything I talked about today is linked in the information below. Be sure to check back next Sunday and every Sunday for future Surrender at 20 Weekly Recaps, as well as to see if your comment is in our featured section. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Bye.